Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or to my channel if you're new. Does not really matter. So today we're gonna go ahead and do my current planner setup. If you guys saw my last planner video, I was debating on whether or not I should use the personal size or go back to the pockets, and I chose the personal size. So really quick, I did choose a personal size because it did look a lot more professional. I also did like the ring bound that it has like sections inside, so I'm able to choose like what section it is that I like to put things where. I also do like how I'm able to move things around. But my biggest dilemma is still the rings and how I constantly have to print out paper or whatever the case may be. So those are the two downfalls. I want to go ahead and quickly just do a flip through of my planner, how it's been working for me. I've been using this for about a month and a half to 2 months. I really don't know because sometimes I'll use the planner, sometimes I won't. And my boys have been home sick, which means that I've been home too with them. So I just really haven't been utilizing the planner for a couple of weeks because of that. So I want to go ahead and just get started and show you guys what I have in here and how I use it. So my planner is very minimal. You won't find a lot of like pockets and die cuts and stuff like that. That's not really what I'm about. I'm about minimalist simplicity and just very easy to the point, but yet still looking kind of chic in a way that catches my eye. So in this pocket, I do have a couple of stickers. However, I don't really use them. I prefer diary stickers just so that I can kind of like track a mood or distinguish something that had happened that day. And I do like the size because it's not popping out or causing any kind of distractions. And then in here, I have a few different pictures. This is of me, Wes, my sons, and then my friends. I don't think this was in here the last time, but yeah, I do like to keep them in here just because normally I have pictures in here that I want to scrapbook, but those are the ones that I have, and I just like to have them just showing just a little bit. For right now, I have the purple mild liner from Zebra, and I always switch these out. I have a bunch of different colors, so I like to switch them out, but my favorite color is the gray one. The pen that I have been obsessed with is the Bic Gelosity in 0.7. I really liked it because it had a grip all over and it writes super dark. But I do wish it came in like a fine point instead of like a medium or almost bold kind. You know, you guys know that I really like the Swarovski from Zebra. I think it's like the 0.38. That one's my favorite. I have been using this Bic multi-pen just because of the colors, and I'll show you what I'm talking about recently, but it's not something that I continuously hold. And then I do have a mechanical pencil. This is from Zebra as well. I'm finding out that Zebra is like one of my favorite brands when it comes to writing utensils. However, this is my favorite mechanical pencil. It just clashes with it, so I need to find a black one. This is the only one that I found, and I like it to draw. But so far, these are the three that have been in here. I don't like how the silver clashes, but at the same time, I don't want it like a gold. I feel like it might be a little too tacky. So anyways, that being said, this is what I have in the first like little section. Just a flyleaf, vellum, and white paper. That's all that I have, just so that I can see this quote. And I kept the Filofax dividers just because they're super minimal. So here we go. I have 1 week, and I ended up finding out later that I just want my weeks on this side, but I do a bullet journaling kind of system where I just write down the things that I need to do that day. On some of them, this part isn't written on because the rings do bother me. Like I said, that's one of the major downfalls of this planner. So as you can see, anything that's very important, I do highlight it in gray. I'm kind of like in a little dilemma because I want to keep like writing, like keep going like an actual bullet journal, and then highlights the dates. But then what would I do for the appointments, because then it won't stand out to me. So I'm a little conflicted with that. Boys keep getting sick, as you can see. I didn't use this on Friday, so that's why it's like that. As you can see, like sometimes like I only have like a short list, which is why I want to be able to continue it. I switched the highlighter to purple, and I'll keep that highlighter for about like 4 weeks or so, 4 to 6 weeks. And I tried to use pink on this day. Now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't look too bad, but at the time that I did it, it really clashed with me. And as you can tell, I had to cancel appointments. This is why I liked having the colored pen, so that I can write something and have it stick out without highlighting it. So like for example, no school on Monday, it was a holiday for the district. So that's why I put that there rather than writing it and then highlighting it. It was just a good alternative. Geo's tech meeting, and today is actually Friday, so as you can see, like I do skip days where I don't use it, and then I just have paper in here, and this is how I printed out my insert where it's notes on one side and then the week on the other side, so that I can see the week, and then the entire dailies will be over here. We're having a cold front right now, so if you hear the wind, I am sorry about that. That's also why I'm in a sweater. In the second tab is my journaling section, so let me just try and find, like this is basically kind of what it looks like. Sometimes it doesn't have pictures. Sometimes I just write just to like kind of get things off of my mind, but whenever I can, I do utilize pictures and stuff, and I just print them on my printer, you know, just very simple. And on this particular day was Giovanni's birthday. The next one here is a collection. So basically it's just like I was gonna plan out like the outfits of the week, and then I put the degrees next to it, but it was just too high maintenance for me and I didn't do that. What brings me joy, I need to finish this out. It's also why I liked having a multicolored pen, just to have a little bit of color in here. I thought it was cute, but at the same time I'm not too sure how I feel about it. It might be too vibrant for me. And for my collections, I actually like to have grid paper. It just works best. And I was gonna do like a daily schedule, but then I quickly realized that I have like different schedules for whenever I work, when the kids go to, when the kids aren't in school, like, and so on and so forth. So it just, and then the weekends, like it just doesn't even matter. And then this one is my YouTube section. I don't really want to get too far into it, but basically that's why I use the pencil. I try to plan out the videos that I want to go ahead and post in pencil. I'll write the entire list of the videos that I want to post this month right here, and then just cross them out as I go. I like having it in pencil because shit happens. Like I said, my kids are sick this entire week, so I really haven't been able to post this week. So I'll just like erase it and then like move it wherever else, and the eraser is hidden in here. So again, I prefer this pencil. I really like it to draw. It's my favorite, but it's not black, so that's why I'm just using the zebra one. And then I also have like a list of like things to film, a checklist, and a description. Like here's like a quick little description that I ended up writing while I was at the doctor's office, and I just stuck it in here. I also have like a YouTube checklist in here, so like what to do when I film, import, edit, and upload. So that's this section here. This next one is a like a notes section. I think I can show you this one. And normally I always have my iPad and I can type my notes into Evernote, so I won't actually need this, but sometimes I don't have it with me and I'll have my planner, so I can just write notes on this section and then just go on about my day and transfer it in later. The last one is just a brain dump. So I will write anything and everything in here. There's important stuff in here that I eventually end up moving back over here, so I'll get to that later. Just things that I have like on my mind that I want to like write down. I'll put it here, like my beauty room, like my filming areas because I want to reorganize this, so I drew it out here. My closet, because I'm going to be decluttering it, and what I want it hung, folded, and in like the drawer categories. So yeah, my bullet journal needs. This is kind of what I use like as a bullet journal, but honestly I get over things very easily. I kind of want to go into a spiral journal again, but then like I always go through the dilemma that spiral journals are bulky because of the spiral, and then I want to go to an actual bound journal, but then I'm just like, I can't fold it on itself. It gets annoying when I try to write somewhere, And then I go back to this and it's like the rings. I haven't found a planner piece at all, but I do like this a lot. And then after this, I just have some of the Filofax like paperwork, and I have like one sheet of stickers back here for like when I do want to journal. A random black napkin so that, I don't know, I guess like, yeah, it was behind this section at first, but it was just too much black. So I have this like little memo pad, and this is what I use now for whenever I have phone calls and I need to write down certain numbers and stuff like that. And then I also have just blank sheets of paper back here. These are like little notepad papers that I've torn off and just cut like the spiral off. And I will use these. You've seen them before, I believe. I don't know if I posted it, but I will use them. And if I do decide that it's important enough to keep it, I will just punch holes and then put them into the planner. So that's pretty much it, guys, for a flip through of my planner. As you can tell, it is very simple, very simplistic, very minimal. I think like the most cluttered thing that I have is like all of these pens in here. Honestly, although I do really like this pen, like the grip on the entire thing, and I do like how it writes, I miss my other pen, which is actually this one, but the little clip broke off. It's this pen, but the ink in here is not the right one. But yeah, I do miss that pen. I just throw my pen here in the ring, and then when it's closed, I don't worry about it falling out because it has like the little metal part right here that keeps it in. For the pencil, I will just go ahead and slide it in here since it's like very little and I don't have to worry about it like stretching it too much. And then this will just kind of like be thrown there on the side, and then I can close it. It's getting chubby because of all the stuff that I have in here, and I don't like chubby planners, so I don't know how we feel about that. But I do really like it. I find it very professional. It's very sleek. Sorry, dude. It's very sleek, so I do like that, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of just being able to write whatever I want just continuously on pages, and then if I need to find something, I can just, I don't know, like write it down or something. I really don't know what to do. I have all of these sections and it is organized, but I really don't like that I can't write over here on this side. Like, this is the furthest that I can write anything. Like, let me draw you a line. When I'm writing, up to right here is where I can really write, because this is where my hand rests. Like, my hand has to tilt to write on this entire page. And as you can see, like the handwriting starts to get like super disgusting and it just doesn't look nice. But whenever it's a spiral bound, like the rings really aren't in the way and I don't have to worry about things. And when it's like just a bound journal, it still looks sleek. And my only problem with that is that most of the times they don't close in on themselves. So I really don't know how I feel. Maybe I'll just go ahead and switch it back out for a month. Maybe I'll try it and test it out and see how it works. I'm not too sure on how I feel about that just yet, but so far this is what I've been using. I find that it works. It's very nice. I like it for meetings and conferences, and I think that it's very sleek. You know, I really do like it. It's very professional. So this is definitely a planner that I would highly recommend. It's the Saffiano, so you don't have to worry about it being real leather or anything like that. And again, this is the Filofax personal Saffiano. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, recommendations, or any suggestions on how I can reach planner peace, please let me know in the comments below. You guys know that I am obsessed with planners and to-do lists and stuff like that, so just let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what else it is that you would like to see from me, and I can go ahead and get started on that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye!